Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to check out the Lower Antelope Canyon that's located near Page, Arizona. I should point out this is on Navajo land, so you need a reservation. The company I dealt with was Dixie's Lower Antelope Canyon Tours, and I have to say this organization was awesome. The cost was about $70, but it was totally worth it. It was worth the price of admission just to see the canyon, but what made it extra special was our guide, Haseya. She was truly amazing and probably the best tour guide I've ever experienced.
So usually our names, they're kind of like a reflection of our surrounding area. And they're usually given by our grandparents. We don't get to choose our name.
After Haseya's great introductory ramble, we traveled down some nicely constructed steel stairs down into the canyon. The protocol is that they don't want you to take any pictures from the stairs because it can be dangerous. They want you to focus on using the railings and getting down. So I abided by the rules, but once we got into the canyon, it was amazingly beautiful. The other rule is that they want you to limit your photography to still images and not take videos, which I abided to except for when Haseya started playing her recorder, which was absolutely beautiful. As we traveled through the canyon, Haseya gave some tips on how to get the best photos with our iPhones. She also took phones from clients and took pictures of them along the way, which is pretty awesome. She explained the tradition of the Navajo culture and the fact that there are clans within the Navajo tribe. There are the mother's clan, the father's clan, the grandmother's clan, and the grandfather's clan, for a total of 4. You are not allowed to marry within one of the 4 clans, but the good news is there are about 120 clans total, so it's not a big restriction. But with that said, I knew my chances with Haseya were non-zero. The tour lasts for about an hour and a half, and there's a fair number of people. However, I was pretty surprised that I was able to get some decent photos without people in them by just hesitating and waiting till the people in front of me got ahead. And most people were very cooperative. However, there was one group of tourists that seemed to care only about themselves. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but this group of Chinese tourists caused a lot of consternation in trying to get some good photos because they always seemed to be in the way and spend way too much time taking TikTok selfies. Aside from that, all the other clients were really friendly, and I met one young family that were traveling from Serbia. We stopped frequently, and Haseya gave us a lot of information about the Navajo tribe, as well as the natural history of the Antelope Canyon, which was awesome. It goes without saying that I got reminders along the way that I was with a large group, but it didn't take away from the experience. Haseya was amazing and just gave us so much information along the way, and it was nice to have her as a guide. Of course, the views were amazing, and there's always the opportunity to get a good photograph without people in it, so I took advantage of that whenever I could. When we exited the canyon, Haseya showed us some dinosaur tracks that were embedded in the Navajo sandstone, and she threw down her iPhone to give us a size comparison. After that, she did a demonstration in the sand to kind of explain how the canyon was formed by wetting down the sand, patting it down, and then pouring water on it to demonstrate the erosion that caused the beautiful deep canyon that we can enjoy today. At the end of the tour, I thanked Haseya and gave her a nice cash tip, and also asked for her hand in marriage. She didn't say no, but if she said yes, I'd probably still be in Page, Arizona. And then I headed up to the office area, and there was a nice dance demonstration by a Navajo gentleman. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.